Wes, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to BCI
2010.
2010. You got any predictions, any thoughts?
Well,
hang on a second, Wes. I think we got some fog on the wind.
Prism Duo Sport.
Yeah, that's much better.
All the hot air.
We were a little fogged. I walked up to you and it just fogged up.
Nice. It fogged up. Well,
yeah.
I have that. You've heard that the most interesting man in America.
Yeah.
I have that kind of problem.
Right.
Fog just appears wherever I'm at.
Right. Yeah. It does. It follows
you
around.
I would tell you, Jeff. I see one boat this morning that's probably doing better than the rest.
And who would be in that boat, Wes?
Well, there's one guy named Keys.
Yeah.
And another guy named Summers.
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably will come out 1 and 2. They probably will fish together near the top flight all weekend. Just a prediction. I could be wrong. Could be off base here.
Well, you're looking at a couple of seasoned professionals in that boat.
Guys have done some good. Now we've got Brian Duncan, first timer. He's fishing with Zebco 33s this weekend, and Zorro Spooks. He's looking to make a move.
He's looking to catch some trout in the stream this morning.
He's got his waders and his float tube.
Yeah.
And he's thinking mayflies are the bite that's on this time of the year.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's going to prove to be interesting no matter what.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Wes. We'll see you out on the lake.
We'll see you there. Thank you, Mr. Keys. Lucky.
Wes?
Lucky.
Word from the Butler Cabin Invitational is there's a huge upset brewing. What happened this morning?
Just the opening round, Mr. Keys. Just the opening round.
We got two left, but somebody apparently is going to have to catch a big fish, wouldn't you say?
Well, I've always felt that way, Jeff, that somebody, to win this tournament, you've got to catch one big fish. Clearly, Ed Ballington has set the bar high.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not he can continue,
that
remains to be seen.
So you pretty much feel like if you can catch a big one to match him, then you can win this tournament.
I'm still feeling very confident, Jeff. We've got 2 more sessions to go.
Yeah.
Really, the afternoon session is, as I heard a guy say earlier, I can't remember who it was, one of the other fishermen.
Was it Keys?
Might have been Keys. Said that the tournament will be won at 7:45. Not unlike the turn at Augusta, Amen Corner.
Right.
7:45 will be the Butler Cabin, Amen Corner.
All right.
Check back with us then. Let's see what's going on.
Well, how about this afternoon? What do you think of Milburn and Keys in a boat together? Sounds like a pretty deadly combination.
That's spelled success for me.
I'm looking forward to it. All right, checking out from the morning session of the BCI. This is Keys. Getting ready for Saturday session 2. Just had a major storm pass through. There's your leader right there, Ed Ballington.
Hopefully the leader after the second session as well.
David Pate getting ready. Summers, Tim Beatty, Duncan behind the tree. There's Charlie, the snake killer.
Yeah, baby.
Jeff Trimble.
Absolutely.
Here's Lake BCI.
Yeah. Where's the 4th clipboard? We left ours over there. Okay. You got a pen?
Sunday morning, give you a look at the cabin pond from the other side. There's the cabin. I think you can see the trucks. Don't know if you can see the cabin very well. The dock where we had to come. Had to create a path for ourselves through the muck to get up here. See, the pond is in the process of filling back up. Here's one of the creeks that feeds it. All of this is typically full of water. Hopefully in a few weeks it will be again. And hopefully next year it will be. Just a little bit of taste of what BCI adventure is like, because we had to come in off the mud over there. We couldn't put everybody in a boat, so there's some people walking around the property to get back to the cabin. Meanwhile, Charlie is in the front boat with the trolling motor in reverse, has Wes tied to the second boat, who is tied to me in the third boat, heading back to the cabin. Not just a fishing tournament, it's an adventure and life lessons all rolled up into one. More life lessons from the BCI. We're carrying, what would you call this, Charlie? A deer blind?
A makeshift West Summers design, only one of its kind, deer blind stand.
Can't get a good view of it here, but riding in the back of Wes's truck up to the front gate. Real manly stuff going on here today. All weekend, actually.
Well, Wes, where are we going?
Going to put out a deer stand where I'm going to kill a big deer that's later this year, in October.
Who are you going to give credit to?
Myself and I.
You're not going to credit anybody that helped build it?
No, not really.
Who did he credit, himself?
Yeah.
So Wes, the tournament's over. Can you give us a quick recap?
I'll give you as quick a recap as I can. A lot of guys were disqualified, and I was the champion. Wes Summers, champion 2010.
Once again.
That's not surprising, is it?
And during this trip, you realized you were co-champion last year, too.
I was co-champion last year, and actually I'm going to go back and do some research. It's quite possible I won 2008 as well, which would make me the only winner of the BCI. As long as the BCI has been.
Are you pretty sure David Pate cheated?
Well, I know David Pate to be a cheater, so I believe that I will be able to uncover something that tips the scales in my favor.
Well, that sounds reasonable. All right, that's wrapping it up from the BCI.
Wrapping it up from the 2010 BCI. Please come back and see us next year.